why did Facebook just spend 450 rupees on our ads?
Somebody,
Rakesh says learning period of Facebook ads.
What's that?
Okay. New account spends, Rohan says new account spends 450 rupees initially.
Okay.
Anyone else? Why did Facebook just spend 450 rupees?
Okay. Just the two guys who answered fed up. So this wasn't because of a learning period, right? This had nothing to do with the learning period or something. This had to do with something which, yes, Facebook had introduced recently, sometime back. So I at times feel the disadvantage with a person like me at times is that because I work on so many big accounts, these are some small things that I don't even care or I don't even remember. "Acha, aisa kuch hua tha."
Right.
Right, until unless I come down to the scratch and do something, that then I remember, oh, this was there.
Right.
So then I start but it's good because then what happens is I start digging in and then find out, acha, this was the thing.
Correct.
So Facebook had recently introduced something called dynamic daily spend limit. So here's the article. This is what Facebook had introduced. So what Facebook's whole purpose over here was that they have introduced this whole DDSL, as they call it. DDSL format is what they've called. They introduced this to control advertising spends on new accounts. Okay, so if you've just created a new Facebook page account, right, and you're using it to advertise your product, no matter even if you set your budget at 1 lakh rupees a day or 2 lakh rupees a day, they're not going to let you spend that much. They're going to cap it at a very bare minimum level. Okay, and till the time you don't spend a couple of days advertising and you don't make a couple of payments, especially because most of these accounts are not postpaid accounts, they're working on a credit card or they're prepaid accounts, right? So they cap it to a certain limit, and while capping it to the certain limit, what happens is you can't spend that much. They're basically monitoring your account for a couple of days. You can read it right here. Ad accounts that meet our spends criteria will be reviewed once for adherence to our advertising policies and other standards before they are approved for a higher spend limit.
Got it.
The review should take approximately 1 to 2 business days. Okay, so that's what happened with our account. What happened is this was a brand new account that we created. As you guys know, we created a brand new account, and with this brand new account, what happened was we were trying to spend 2,500 daily, but Facebook had capped us at rupees 450.
Got it.
Right. In fact, last night I had a lengthy chat discussion with the Facebook support team, trying to figure out that what was the problem, right? And then they came back and then they told me this whole thing that, oh, this is because you have a daily spending limit, and this will be increased automatically by our system as we evaluate your ad account for policy compliance.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So again, so another problem with this DDSL format is this is algorithm based. Right. So there isn't something that any of these, at least as Facebook says, right, they don't, but they can't control. Facebook support guys, they will come back and tell you that they can't do much about it, right? They can't change the limit or anything because this is all algorithm based control. They have no control or say over it.
Correct.
Right. So that's what happened with us. Thankfully, this time Facebook, when they say they take 1 or 2 days for reviews, generally that means about 5 to 7 days.